So I'm over here on the east patch, going to feed the cows and calves over here. And I noticed before I come over here that the red cow I put out here that me and Missy thought was going to have a calf walked off over here in this shed that's fallen down. And it looked like she crawled, went up underneath the roof that's fell down in the center. I'm gonna go here and see if her calf's all right after I dump out some cubes for these beggars right here. And yeah. Rained a little bit this morning. Last night or this morning, I'm thinking this morning is when it probably rained just a tiny bit. Not to settle the dust pretty much. I got them there cubes. Hope you got one that's learning real quick there. I seen one, I seen Crazy's calf eating hay yesterday out of the hay bunk. This one here is going to eat cubes, I guess. So that's a good thing. Get them to learn early. What do you think, little buddy? Put a bale of hay out here because they was getting low yesterday, and I knew I'd need to put out a bale today if I didn't put one out yesterday, and I didn't know how much it was going to rain. So last weekend me and Missy stuck a float on this tank out here, so I don't have to fill it up every day. What we got going on out here. I don't see a calf. There's nothing hanging out of her. So I'm gonna say she's just getting ready to have a calf, I would say. You getting ready to have a calf, Red? It's that time, isn't it? Yeah, is it that time? Yeah, it's that time. You're missing out on the cubes. For good reason though, huh? Be better if she had it out here where it's not so nasty. Probably going to give her a little space, but she's never had any trouble having any calves in the past. She's an older cow, so hopefully she'll have this one just fine. But you never know, could get turned around backwards or something. I'm hoping she has it real soon here. But she kind of took off for the shed in a hurry when I was feeding the other ones, so I feel like she's probably pretty close. She's not worried about the cubes the rest of them are eating. I jogged back over to the steer and heifer tank because I had the water running in it. Here it is, probably overflowing, and got here just the right time. It just got to the rim, so that worked out. At least I didn't add any mud to the ground. Well, I was going to go back out and see how she was getting along, and apparently she was just having some contractions or something like that, I guess. So she's back over here trying to find some cubes with the other cows. She's a little late for that, I think. I'm not sure whether to hang out for a while or go ahead and go home. Well, she's taking off again. She's headed back to the shed, it looks like. She's real close to having that calf. Apparently she's decided to pick a different spot, I guess. Hopefully somewhere where it's maybe a little grass, where it's not a lot of dry dirt to stick to the afterbirth. Old Sheila here. What do you think, Sheila? Little guy's looking pretty good. Yeah, your little guy's looking pretty good. I wish my camera would zoom a little better, but now she's headed a little bit back this way. What are you doing, little guy? What you doing? What you doing? You gonna be a pet? Are you gonna be a pet? You look like one of the oldest ones. You're kind of a big boy. Yeah, you're kind of a big boy, aren't you? I'd like to get you tagged and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you tagged so I can identify you. Yeah. Well, she decided to come back over here and look for cubes again. If you look, her bag is pretty tight. Definitely ready to have her. She had some clear liquidy stuff coming out of her yesterday, I noticed, so I thought she'd be having it any time now. Went to go do a couple things and came back, and she'd walked into the shed, and now she's walked over in there and back into that shed, and now she's walked all the way out there and down the other end of the other side patch. So she's definitely thinking about it. I fed all the cows in the pasture up here in their bunks because didn't rain all that much, so it wasn't real muddy in there. I mean, it's just a little mud on top. But they're all headed back to the pasture. That guy needs more hay. I rolled them out of bale yesterday. What do you think, little guy? What do you think? What you think? What you think? If you just look in the distance there, it's pretty black on the horizon, and there's a little bit of lightning and a little bit of thunder, so it looks like might get some more rain. So hopefully she'll have it and get it cleaned up and sucking before this rain storm comes, whatever it might be. There she goes back to the other side again. But I'm gonna call it a wrap for this evening. Hopefully all turns out well. I got a bunch of spectators over here watching me. James here. You're watching The Poor Farm. If you like these videos, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.